Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about the digestive system in chicken. So the chicken digestive system starts from the beak and it ends at the cloaca. So there are esophagus, there is the extension of esophagus which is crop, and there is true stomach, and that is proventriculus, and there is also gizzard, which is followed by small intestine, and there is large intestine, and there are two blind pouches which are called ceca, and there is large intestine which is called the colon as well, and there is cloaca, which is the gateway for the digestive, reproductive, and the urinary tract. So let's proceed to the video. The big poultry or the chicken has no teeth, so they swallow food as it is, and they have only lightweight beak which is used to capture and to take or to swallow feed. So they have tongue. This tongue is used to collect, and it helps to move and swallow food into the esophagus. And in the mouth of bird or in the mouth of chicken, they have salivary gland which secretes the mucus-like substance that softens food for swallowing, and they have also the upper part of the beak is contained with numerous number of taste buds. So the laryngeal mound is also found in the neck region, and which allows for the movement of food into the esophagus. So the esophagus is the thin layered organ of the digestive system, and it has the cervical and the thoracic parts. So the wall of esophagus is contained of 4 layers. So the first one is mucosa layer, followed by submucosa, and there is muscular tunic, and there is serosa layer which contains the smooth muscle cells. So the cervical region is near to the neck, whereas the thoracic region of the esophagus is near to the abdomen, or it is near to the crop. So when the food moves due to the nerve plexus, the food moves through the esophagus into the crop, and the crop is simply the pouch-like organ which is the extension of esophagus, and it has also the similar layers like that of esophagus, and it contains mucosal layer, submucosal layer, muscle tunic, and serosal layers. And the function of this organ is it is simply used as an storage of food until it is get digested, and there is no actual digestion occurs inside the crop, and here only the food gets swollen and it softens here, and actually it becomes full when the proventriculus or the true stomach is become full. It becomes full as well. So it is the storage organ. So when the food moves from crop into proventriculus through the peristaltic wave movement, here the proventriculus is one of the true stomach. It is called as the true stomach of bird, and it contains the muscle tunic, which has the 3 layers, whereas the glandular layer, and there is also mucous membrane. So the glandular layer produces HCl, or hydrochloric acid, which is used for digestion, and also it produces the pepsin, which is used for enzyme it is used for the protein digestion, and also it produces the gastrin hormone, which facilitates the production of the pancreatic enzymes. So when the actual digestion starts here, and the food starts to break, and then the food moves from proventriculus into gizzard, and the gizzard is the muscular organ, and it is the round shaped organ which is used for grinding of feed. The grinding action, it acts as a teeth for the poultry, because the choline layers inside the gizzard helps for the grinding, as well as there are grits and stone inside the gizzard which enable for the grinding of food. So this organ is covered by keratin like layer, which prevents it from the hydrochloric acid, and here the wall of gizzard is highly thick and it is muscular, so it enables for the grinding of feed. So this shows the grinding action, and the stone, the small stones, rocks inside the gizzard also enables for the further breaking of feed particle. And when the food moves from the gizzard into small intestine, it reaches into the small intestine, and there is the first part of small intestine is duodenum, followed by jejunum, and there is ileum. So the duodenum loop covers the pancreas, and this pancreas produces the enzymes which are used for the further digestion of the carbohydrates. The further digestion of protein also occurs inside the small intestine. There are chymotrypsin, trypsin, amylase for carbohydrates, the lipase enzyme for fat digestion. The also production of insulin and the glucagon occurs here, and these are hormones used for balancing of glucose in the body. So the bile, which is coming from the gallbladder in the liver, is also used for the digestion of fats. And then the chyme, which is the mixture of food with the fluid which is coming from the stomach into intestine, and then inside the small intestine there are hair-like structures which are used for absorption of glucose, calcium, and other minerals. So the majority of nutrient absorption occurs in the small intestine. So then the food moves from small intestine into large intestine, and which is called colon as well. So in the colon there is the water reabsorption. Most of the time the water reabsorption occurs here, and there is also the cecum. This cecum is the blind pouch, which is there are left and right cecum in the bird, which is used for the bacterial breaking of fiber or cellulose, and only the 15% of energy is used in case of bacterial breaking of cellulose in poultry. So this cecum is containing so many microorganisms used for the bacterial fermentation, and it produces the riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, pyridoxine, biotin, folic acid and the vitamin B12 are produced inside the cecum, and they are used for the poultry. So the cloaca is one of the chamber located at the end of the digestive tract of bird, and that functions in the release of both the digestive wastes, and also it is used for the common space or the passage route for the egg, which is coming from the reproductive tract, and also the uric acid, which is coming from the ureter, is also interesting to the cloaca, and it is generally the common space that collects waste and opens outside of the body. Thank you for watching this video.